You slammed the door behind you as you entered your apartment, the click of the lock echoing in the empty hallway. Your heels, once a symbol of power, were the first to go. You kicked them off with a frustrated grunt, letting them clatter somewhere near the couch. Your bag followed next, landing carelessly on the coffee table. You walked to the window, arms crossed over your chest, the city lights flickering through the glass as your mind replayed everything: his silence, his betrayal, his last minute apology. Unbelievable. First, he gives me a project to that lizard with lipstick, and now he wants to play the good guy. You scoffed, facing the room like a storm cloud with no place to strike. 2 whole months. I broke my back for that damn travel plan, sleepless nights, skipped dinners, headaches, and he just hands it off. Like I was some intern writing drafts on lunch break. You stopped and stared at your reflection in the glass, still wearing that skin tight black dress you chose for war. Your eyes blazed, jaw clenched. And what does he do the next day? Runs after me. Sorry, Mr. Jones, I didn't realize you suddenly grew a conscience. Or maybe your pet project isn't doing so well in Heinz's hands now. Hmm? You roll your eyes, walking over to the couch and collapsing into it, your head falling back against the cushion. And her, Kang freaking him, sitting in that meeting room like she owned the damn company, always throwing shade, acting cute. Maybe it will be better this way. You grabbed a cushion and screamed into it. If I ever see that smudge little smirk again, I swear I'll. You groan into the fabric. No, not worth the murder charge. You exhaled deeply, letting your head fall to the side while dropping into a whisper. But why did he even chase after me? Why now? What does he want from me after throwing me away like that? The apartment was quiet, too quiet. Your heart beat hard against your chest. Part wake, part heartbreak, part something you were not ready to admit. Because no matter how furious you were, a small part of you still cared. And that's what made it worse. You dramatically flipped your hair over your shoulder like you were in a shampoo commercial. Because even when your life was falling apart, the drama had to be on point. Why did I even get dressed up like that today just to deliver a resignation letter to him? You let out an exaggerated groan, arms thrown in the air, wore a dress that hugged me like a second skin, and walked in there like a stomp and forward to quit. You spun around, stomping toward your bed. And don't even get me started on last night. No sleep, just rolling in my blanket like a human burrito or fake. But not anymore. You spotted your bed like it was the love of your life and threw your arms wide open. Oh, my soft, lovely, cozy bed, here I am. You leaped onto it like a child, diving into a ball pit, face first into your pillow. Finally, someone who understands me. You hugged your pillow tight, rubbing your cheek against it with a goofy grin. You don't talk back, you don't betray me, and you don't hand my work Over to snakes. I love you. Just then, ding dong. You groaned so loudly the neighbors probably heard. I swear, if it's that delivery guy again, I'm going to throw this pillow at his face. First, he delivered the paste instead of my lipstick. Now he's disturbing my emotional sleep therapy. You sat up with a pout, blinking in confusion. Wait, I didn't order anything today. You slide off the bed, dramatically dragging your feet across the floor like you were auditioning for a soap opera. Still muttering under your breath, you unlocked the door and swung it open, half ready to unleash another sarcastic tirade. And then you froze, blinking once, twice. There he stood, Jungkook. It sleek black shirt, sleeves rolled up, hair slightly messy as if he had been running his hands through it non-stop. His usual icy composure gone, his eyes searching, almost nervous. You stared at him completely caught off guard. You have got to be kidding me. You stared at Jungkook completely stunned, still gripping the door handle, like your brain had not catch up to what your eyes were saying. He didn't wait for an invitation. He walked right past you like he owned the hallway, the living room, your time, and sank onto your couch as if this was his home, not the apartment of the woman he broke 24 hours ago. He turned slowly, eyebrows raised, arms folded across your chest. Oh, make yourself comfortable, why don't you? Would you like a blanket and my Netflix password too? He didn't flinch, didn't smirk, just sat there, palms on his knees, shoulders stiff, eyes locked on the floor. He let out a dramatic sigh and headed toward the kitchen. Might as well feed the man before you verbally annihilated him. Moments later, you return with a tray, juice, a few snacks, and your best side eye expression. You set the tray in front of him, sat down on the opposite couch, and crossed your legs elegantly. Don't get it twisted, Mr. Jones. I didn't forgive you. You are in my house and I have manners doesn't mean you are safe. He looked up at you, his eyes dark, tired, serious. You met his gaze head on. So, what now? Came to apologize again, bring flowers, or did you replacement queen lizard fall off the throne already? He let out a quiet exhale, then leaned forward, resting his elbows on his knees. She messed up the project. Your smirk vanished. The Dijin partnership almost backed out. She approved a material shipment that didn't pass safety standards, didn't double check with procurement, tried to cover it up instead of reporting it. If I had not caught in time, the entire foundation plan would have failed inspection and the launch would have been delayed by 6 months. You blinked slowly. He met your silence with more truth. I fired her this morning. Your lips parted slightly, not in shock, but more like satisfaction barely held back. So, you lost the blonde Barbie and now you're crawling back to the one who actually did the work. He nodded once. Yes, you raised a bro. And you think a glass of juice and that pretty face will be enough to make me say yes? He stared at you for a long second, then he leaned back against the couch. Legs spread slightly apart, completely calm again, but not cold this time. No, I don't think that's enough. That's why I'm giving you two options. You narrowed your eyes, tilting your head slightly. Two options. This isn't a job offer. It's not a quiz. Jungkook, I'm not answering A or B. But his next words made your heart touch. Option one, you come back to the company as the lead project director with full authority, no one above you but me. He paused. Option two, you marry me. Silence, heavy, deafening, time stopping. You blinked once, twice. Excuse me, what the hell did you just say? Jungkook, you heard me? Did you hit your head on the boardroom table or something? No, I have thought about it for a while now. I have spent the last year pushing you away, keeping things professional, trying not to cross a line, but you crossed every line I drew every damn day, and I liked it. You were frozen, half confused, half what in the twisted K drama is this? Chogok stood up, walked over to you slowly, and crouched in front of where you sat, now silent. So pick work under me again or live with me forever. Either way, I'm not letting go. You blinked at him again, utterly unimpressed, though your heartbeat betrayed you, pounding louder than your thoughts. He was crouched in front of you, Chon Chongkuk, the same man who once couldn't even spare a full sentence unless it was about deadlines or financial projections, now offering you a literal marriage proposal like it was a strategic business move. You tilted your head, one brow rising as you studied him like he was some unreadable clause in a messy contract. So, let me get this straight. You are standing in my living room after handing my blood, sweat, and tears project to Miss Spreadsheet Disaster, firing her when she nearly drowned the company's flagship deal. And now, because I am the only one with the brains to clean up your empire, you're suddenly down on one knee with marriage as a plan B. His jaw tightened slightly, but he didn't deny it. That only fueled your inner fire. You stood up abruptly, causing him to rise with you. Your voice didn't rise, it didn't need to. The venom in your tone was sharper than any shout. I'm not a rebound hire, I'm not a backup plan, and I'm definitely not a consolation prize wrapped in heels and sarcasm. He took a step closer, your eyes locking onto his. You think because you're rich, powerful, and finally decided to feel something that I'll forget how you underestimated me in front of the entire boardroom, that I'll overlook how you sat in silence while someone else discredited me not once but twice. He didn't interrupt, he knew better. You want me to come back, make it worth my return. You want me to marry you? You laughed softly, folding your arms across your chest, then prove you are more than a man with a title and a penthouse. You walked past him, grabbing the juice glass you had brought earlier and sipping from it casually, letting silence weigh heavy in the room. I'll think about your options, and maybe, just maybe, I'll add a third one of my own, where I run my own damn company and you watch from the sidelines. You turn your head just slightly, eyes glinting. Now, if you will excuse me, my bed and I have a deeply emotional nap scheduled. You were just about to turn around, heels clicking softly against the floor, chin held high with that signature flare of attitude, when suddenly his hand wrapped around your waist, firm and wavering, but not forceful. Your breath hissed the moment he pulled you gently back, spinning you around so quickly you barely registered what was happening before. His lips crashed on yours, warm, deep, just away, as if words had failed him and this was the only language he had left. His hand cupped the side of your face, fingers sliding into your hair, holding you as if the world was burning down around him and you were the only calm he knew. You stood frozen, wide eyed at first, until the heat of his kiss melted through your stubbornness like sugar under flame. But just as quickly as it began, he pulled away, breathing uneven, eyes searching yours. I'm sorry. His voice was low, soft, the voice of a man who no longer stood behind a desk but now stood exposed, stripped of ego. I was wrong about everything about you. Your lashes fluttered, heart thumping against your chest, but you were not about to melt that easily. You narrowed your eyes, crossing your arms, so it doesn't buy back 2 months of sleepless nights and office coffee induced anxiety. He looked at you, almost amused by the fire in your eyes. I want my pending salary with bonus. Done. And my own cabin bigger than that lizard's. You'll have the corner office. Also, double promotion, new title, executive authority. I pick my own team. He stepped closer again, lips brushing dangerously near yours. Whatever you want. You blinked, a little stunned. That easy? No, not easy, but necessary. And before he could throw another sassy remark, he leaned in again, this time slower, softer, lips claimed yours with a sincerity that was no longer about control but confession. It wasn't just a kiss, it was a promise. A promise that he had changed, that he would fight now for you. This time you let yourself kiss him back, still holding your pride, but allowing just a silver of forgiveness to sneak through the fire. And damn if it didn't feel good.